What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of CT Bushcraft. Today we're in the studio doing a in-studio review of one of my favorite EDC knives, and that is the Kershaw Skyline. This is my go-to outdoors EDC knife. This is what I almost exclusively carry on me as a folding knife when I'm out in the woods, be it a day hike or an overnight adventure. And for a variety of reasons, this is the knife I choose for that role. But without further ado, let's get into the review of this knife. Alright, so again, this is the Kershaw Skyline. This is a flipper action knife with G10 handles, G10 handle scales here, a steel blade on it. It's a liner lock knife, you can see. There's the lock there. It's got nice jimping on it, on the liner lock itself. It does have a thumb stud, although I've found that this thumb stud is almost useless on this knife because, again, it is a flipper action knife. Because it is a flipper, this flipper tab here, when it extends, gives you a very, very nice choil there to hold on to. And that is one of the reasons I like this as an outdoors knife, because if you're doing fine work like making feather sticks or preparing tinder, you can get a really good purchase on this knife, almost as if it's a small fixed blade knife with that grip on it. So that choil is really nice there, but you can also grip up on the knife if you need to. It's got a nice long blade on it, almost as long as the handle itself. As you can see here, the metal liner only is on one side of the handle. The other side is just G10. And here maybe show it better there. You see the metal liner is only on one side of it, and I believe that is to reduce weight. It has no effect on the structural stability of the knife overall. I find this thing to be extremely sturdy for whatever I use it for. Again, the back of it there has got a big bolster in between the liners there to hold it together. You've got a small lanyard hole there. I've chosen not to put anything in it. And then there's the pocket clip here, and this is the big qualm with this knife that I've found out there, is that this pocket clip really is subpar. If you kind of see there, it is not a deep carry at all. It attaches right there, so a lot of this knife sticks out of your pocket, which is why I wouldn't use it as an urban carry EDC knife, because it is not very discreet. It's fine when I'm out in the woods, but I'm looking into, I know you can purchase replacement pocket clips that are deep carry, because it is removable. It's got two little screws right there. And I think you can buy those clips on eBay, but that is the big issue that people have with this knife that people wish Kershaw would fix, is this pocket clip. So this knife, I bought it used actually, and very lightly used. It was almost in new condition. But this knife new on Amazon will run you about $40, which for what you're getting is a fantastic deal. This is one of the infamous EDC knives, and it is shaving sharp out of the box. It's got a really nice drop point blade on it. The edge on this thing is fantastic. I have yet to sharpen this thing since I've owned it, and it is still shaving sharp. So now I'm going to get in close up and show you a little bit of why I like this knife so much as an outdoor EDC knife. Alright, so let's take an up close look at this knife. Again, this is a flipper action knife, right? And I realized it was a little hard to see in the footage before, but I'll show you again here. So you can kind of see where here you have the two handle scales, right? And only on this side there is a metal liner, and then that is what is the liner lock. But again, that for me has had no effect on the performance of the knife. There is that bolster between the scales, you can see there, and then again there's that pocket clip that is pretty subpar. Alright, so you can see the whole length of the knife here. Put it down on the ruler. It is about 7.5 inches end to end, and the blade is about 3 1/4 inches long up to the bolster of the handle there. So again, the reason why I like this knife as an outdoor knife is because if you wanted to use it for feather sticks or tinder prep, you could, because with this choil that results from the flipper tab, you can get a really nice purchase on it, and you could do some really nice fine work carving with it, and it acts almost as if it's a small fixed blade knife. And again, this knife is shaving sharp right out of the box. And here we'll just show you on some paper. You can see it just, like nothing, just goes through that. And again, I haven't sharpened this knife since I've owned it. So it's just fantastic steel. And what I like about Kershaw blades is, I mean, in particular this one, they're made in the USA. So you have fantastic quality steel and fantastic quality construction knife that will hold an edge for a long time, will maintain a really nice edge, and it's just a fantastic knife for whatever you use it for. Again, this is my outdoor EDC folding knife. I carry this with me on all of my outdoor trips, just because if for some reason I'm not carrying a fixed blade with me, or something happens to my fixed blade, I know that confidently that I would be fine to survive and accomplish what I need to with this knife alone. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that this this pocket clip can be reversed for tip down carry. It is not ambidextrous, it will not flip to the other side, but you can move the pocket clip to the other side. Again, this is my review of the Kershaw Skyline folding knife, my outdoors EDC knife, and one of my favorite folding knives that I own. Again, this is Will from CT Bushcraft. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Check us out on Instagram, share our YouTube pages, give us a shout out, and until next time, stay safe out there, folks.